I don't need to tell you, but the streaming world is always changing. What you're watching, how you're watching it, it sort of feels like a game of keep up. Well, today we look into a lesser known streaming service my next guest thinks deserves some attention, and we'll look at other streaming headlines as well. Tech expert Sarah Kimmel is joining me. Hey sister, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I don't try to keep up anymore. I just make sure if there's something big or new, I listen and you're gonna tell me about it.
You just invite me on and then I just let you know.
Overall, are you seeing or feeling a big shift in the streaming world?
Yeah, you know, originally when we all had cable and we all were like, I just wish I could pay for individual channels.
Yeah.
And then we got that wish, but the problem was everything was like $5 to $7.
It added up.
So fast, yeah. And so now we're all having subscription fatigue. We don't want all these subscriptions, so they're doing something to fix that.
So it's kind of a pendulum swing.
Right.
Let's start with something you are a huge fan of.
Yes.
Plex. I've never heard of this.
I know, and so many people haven't. And what I always like to refer to it as is your own personal Netflix. Now, I have over 800 DVDs.
Oh, wow.
And like Blu-rays, etc. And I always wished that I could have a jukebox where I could just put all my discs in there and then just pick whatever movie I want to watch.
Mine.
Right?
Up comes your favorite flick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Plex is just like that, except for all you have to do is rip the DVD to your hard drive. So you just get that MP4 file, and then you put it on a hard drive somewhere in your house, usually a NAS, network attached storage. I've been on here before talking about network attached storage, so they can look that one up. But you put it there, and then you can share that library with anybody.
Anyone.
Anybody. So
because I own that.
Right, exactly. So you sign up for a free Plex account.
Free?
Free, absolutely free. And then I can share my library with you. And you can be joined to so many other people's libraries. So say I have this movie, but your other friend has this other movie. If you're joined to all of these different libraries, then you have almost an unlimited collection of movies and TV shows to watch.
And not just movies or TV shows. I read in the notes you can do family videos.
Yes, for sure.
Pictures, music.
Yeah, and as the server owner, I can pick which content I can share with you. So all of my home videos, I'm not gonna share with random, Brooke Walker. I know you want to see all my home videos.
I do.
But I'll share that with family members. And so then they can come in and see all of my home videos. You can do all of your music, so it's more of like a music streaming service.
And this is legal.
Totally legal, because I own the content. I mean, I don't really own
you own that
copyright
disc or that.
But yeah, I have purchased that content and I am making a backup of that content and storing it. And then I'm just sharing that library with you. You don't own it. I'm not giving it to you to share with other people. Like you can't share it, reshare it.
Share it on.
Right, yeah. So it's all completely legal as long as you're not downloading movies or TV shows illegally online and just using the content that you already own.
So explain this. You can plug an antenna into Plex and watch.
You absolutely can. And this is actually how I record Studio 5.
Oh, well, thank you.
So I've got an antenna plugged into my device that plugs into my Plex server. And in Plex, I can just go to live TV, and I can record any shows that are coming up that are just over the air. So KSL here locally, the other local channels, and I can even get the random local channels, just anything that's over the air on the antenna.
All right, let's move on to some other news in streaming, starting with bundles. It seems like a lot of services are teaming up, they're coming together to offer these bundles. What's your take on that? Yeah,
so like I said, we're all getting subscription fatigue. I don't want to sign up for Hulu and Netflix and Peacock and all of the above. I want to just okay, I want to bundle. These are the shows that I want to watch. So the big announcement from yesterday is that Comcast is going to release one that's Netflix, Peacock, and Apple TV bundle.
Huge.
That is huge. And they say it's going to be significantly cheaper. Who knows what they're thinking. They haven't released any actual pricing yet, but hopefully it would be cheaper than all three of them individually.
Sure.
And if you have an Xfinity subscription already, you have cable or whatever, you will get a even discounted price of the regular price.
I know, I find myself thinking, I hope people that have a bunch or are starting to feel that fatigue will start to look at these newer bundles with a sharp eye.
Yeah.
Anything to be aware of when signing up, or on the flip side when you want to cancel?
Yeah, and so this is where I think streaming services are really dropping the ball for cost savings, or not cost savings, but revenue, is anytime they do a price increase, it's across the board. So nobody's grandfathered into a subscription. So I can cancel and sign up, and there's no benefit to me for keeping my subscription because I'm not going to be grandfathered into that price if I sign up again. So I have a lot of friends that will, okay, I like this one particular show on Netflix, so I'll sign up for Netflix for this month, watch all the content that I want, cancel that, sign up for Hulu the next month.
There's no incentive to retain my business.
Exactly, yeah. Nobody's grandfathered into a price, so I think they're really dropping the ball, but thank you.
Yeah, no one, why don't they ask?
Yeah, exactly.
They should ask.
Right.
Finally, let's talk live TV. So for news, sports, Studio 5, what are your recommendations when it comes to picking a live TV service?
Yeah, so if you want to go the free route, you know, get an antenna, you can plug that into a lot of different things, but there are streaming services that offer live network TV. So YouTube TV and Hulu are both really popular. Also Sling TV is another really popular one. So all of these will give you that live, you know, like I had a cable subscription, you've got the grid of TV shows that you're gonna watch, and you can record and things like that. So really when you're trying to pick a live TV service, you just wanna check out which channels they offer, because you know, all the cable channels like Comedy Central, MTV, like these kind of random channels that you would want, they aren't on every single platform. So you like which channels are really important to you, and then pick the platform and the user interface that coincides with what you like.
All right, in our final 30 seconds together, what's the buzz on password sharing?
Password sharing, so they're really cracking down on password sharing. So your home has a digital address as well as a physical address. And so they kind of monitor where you're logging in to these services. So, but if I have a mobile device, I'm not always at that physical location.
Right.
So what they do is if I have that mobile device and I don't kind of check in with that physical location in like 30 days, then it's going to start cutting me out of that and then saying, hey, like either not letting me log in or saying with Netflix, they'll say, hey, looks like you're sharing your password with someone else, we're gonna charge you extra.
Ooh, and there's the ding.
Yeah.
There's where they are getting some revenue.
Exactly, right?
Making up for it on the other end.
Yeah, for
Glad
sure.
you're smart. Glad you're smart. Sarah, thanks for keeping us smart too. Where can we get more advice from you?
I'm Family Tech on YouTube and Instagram.
Family Tech. Again, you can find her on YouTube, Instagram. We'll link you over to both. Nice job. Thank you.